So today, I really want to start off by acknowledging. Oh, where?
In your mouth.
Thank you. Sorry. Good thing you caught that because
You'd have
I
swallowed
don't.
it.
I don't want to give out such a intimate, personal, and very serious message with me looking like a fool.
I mean,
Right.
that's you every day, babe.
So right now, while I address you guys and the audience, I really want to start off by saying,
Merry
acknowledging
Christmas.
August 30th
Uh-huh.
around 6 o'clock.
2024?
Around 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
This was yesterday
Uh-huh.
before we're filming this.
Yeah.
What happened?
We were at Best Buy and I had to do something at Best Buy that it wasn't my proudest moment, but I know security camera probably caught me doing it.
Oof.
I did go to the bathroom,
Uh-oh.
and while I was in the restroom, I literally, as soon as I walked in, I literally said, "Thank God," as soon as I walked in. So whoever was in the other stall, if you're watching this, I want it to be my formal apology. I don't want you to think that my actions that day represent my character. And so this episode is for you. I'm very sorry about
Oh, wow.
Oh
Oh, wait. Oh, man. You're getting sued.
That's
Once
fine.
again, dude.
that. That's not the
I'm
worst.
telling
Yeah, that's not that. If I get sued, it's not gonna be the worst thing that's happened.
you. I mean, that's an easy win.
Yeah.
It's an easy. Ow.
Well,
right there.
I think if anything, you made him feel better. Because
About
it's like,
himself?
at least like when
He's
you're
like, at least
down low, it's like, at least I'm not that down low.
I'm not that guy.
That's the beauty of it, right? When you see someone like struggling and being so miserable, and you're like, two things go to your mind. Either, at least I'm not down that low, or you're like, okay, we have a fellow brother. You know, like there's like those two things, and both of those are very comforting. So I think you should feel proud of yourself.
Nice. Well, if he's listening out there, I just want to let you know that my name is Cheeto,
Yes.
My name is Joanna.
And I'm Jezzy.
and we are
Los Brownies.
What is going on, my gente?
What is up,
So,
you guys?
Today is gonna be listen, you guys.
I'm here.
I don't know.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
You know what? We haven't talked about this much. We haven't talked with Craig or anything, but you guys, we have some breaking news.
Oh
What's
my God.
happening?
Is it finally your colonoscopy?
No, that was last week. Yeah,
Okay.
that was last week. No, you guys, we're gonna go to Germany.
What?
Those brownies is taking over Europe. I wish
Taking
No,
Los Brownies taking over Europe.
That's right. By force.
No, I want to say, so we're gonna go to Europe, and as we know, Europeans love to be fucking active. I don't want to be riding a bike low key. I kind of just want to, go people watch and shit and go look at shit. But the reason why is because I feel like a while ago I was traumatized by a bicycle accident that happened. Do you guys remember?
No.
Oh,
You
I
don't remember?
remember.
No.
It was,
It was like the start of the
it
pandemic.
was really bad.
It was some time ago, no?
You don't remember what
Yeah.
happened?
No.
Can I
You
refresh your
don't
memory?
remember?
It was all of us, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
the
a
one guy
sev-
que lo atropellaron and we could see his brain.
What the fuck?
That was the other.
That was a
Yeah,
that was a
that was a different
motorcycle.
That was
That
a
was the
motorcycle.
third time. I'm talking about the very first time.
I don't think I remember. Honestly, I've been high on meth for quite some time.
Let me refresh your memory.
Yes.
So this is before our oldest sister went to prison. She was here in the States with us, right? Because
Right,
she's in
hiding.
prison overseas and all that shit, right? Anyways, so this is before she went to prison. She came here and she kept bitching to get a bicycle. And this was, like Joanna said, during the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
the issue with that is that all the fucking stores
The
ran
stores
out
are
of
limited.
bicycles.
Yeah.
Literally, no bicycles. We had to do the unthinkable. It was horrible. Joanna and I had to go to La Curacao.
Oh, yeah.
we had to stoop that low to.
Fucked up our
No,
credit.
es cierto. No,
La
nothing.
Curaçao's watching in the
I
corner
know,
like,
for real.
damn, fool, you
I'm
can
right
hate
here,
it.
dude.
The fact that you have bad credit is not my problem. It's la
No,
Curaçao, dude.
nothing wrong with shopping at La Curaçao. Nothing low about it tampoco. If you shop there, hey, fuck it. We used to shop there too. The thing is, it's all refurbished shit, and you know it's gonna break down, right? Anyways,
And they sell it so expensive.
and so we want to go get bikes right there.
Yeah.
Because como nos chingaba my oldest sister to get a bike so we can go bike riding y todo eso.
Yeah.
Well, little did we know, we were literally headed to a fucking major accident. It was the first day that we started riding bikes. We went to the riverbed here in Santana, the one that takes you down to like Edinger and then Warner
to the
and then
beach,
basically
yeah.
to the beach.
Yeah.
We had to stop because we had someone start bleeding like crazy.
Yeah.
Is your memory refreshed now?
No.
I just want to let everybody know that Jesse seems to be in a way allergic to a lot of physical movements. That we were riding a bike for 5 to 10 minutes, and we had to stop because she had a nasty nosebleed, and she was bleeding like
My
crazy.
blood vessels popped, dude.
Yeah.
A lot for me,
Es
dude.
mucha
Dude,
fuerza.
I
Ooh,
know.
le estaba poniendo mucha fuerza al asterisco, but like, "Uy," you know, it was a small seat, okay? It was a lot going on.
And so that's why I just feel like that moment was so traumatizing for me.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you know.
You were for real.
I had third hand trauma.
You're fucking stupid.
No.
I had third hand trauma because I wasn't even there when it happened. I was far
You were
back.
far
I was
behind.
like, wait up, guys.
You were 20 behind. You were 20 minutes behind all of us, dude. So I wanted to show you guys something. Can I show you guys something?
Maybe.
¿Me deja el público or not?
Maybe.
¿Qué dice el público?
Damn, you guys, relax. Relax.
Damn.
Just
fuck
let
you
her.
guys.
She's
Yeah.
look. It's gonna be quick.
Se
It's
burlan de
gonna
mí,
be
dude.
quick.
Se burlan de mí. But I saw this video and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on it.
What?
But this is what it is.
Ketchup is acceptable on tacos instead of salsa.
What?
Ketchup is acceptable on tacos instead of salsa.
Instead of salsa?
Yes, this
Salsa.
bitch said that ketchup is acceptable in tacos instead of salsa. You know it was bad when the other white girl was like, she was shooken.
Yeah. Yep.
She's like, you mean no more Cholula?
Cholula's,
Chorizo's bomb on eggs.
It's a hot sauce.
dude. I don't know how I feel about like
But like,
organized industry hot sauce on tacos.
Oh,
You know?
oh, yeah.
Like, you
Like
would-
tapatio.
Yeah,
like
you
salsa
would never see me put
Valentina.
tapatio on a fucking taco. Or,
No,
Not
me
on
neither.
homemade food. Like processed salsa goes with processed food.
I mean, it's like,
It's-
like
math is
come
right
on, right? They're meant for each other, okay? It's made by the same manufacturer, the processed food. That's true. Although I will confess that
Oh no.
one time at work, I kept tortillas and I kept cheese
Okay.
para hacerme quesadillas
Okay.
At work?
at work.
Oh, because
Where?
you have a comal, no?
Of course, we have a full command. We have a full doña.
Yeah,
haciendo
yeah,
tortillas.
yeah.
Haciendo la
What
tortilla.
do you mean? Yeah, go put your arm, go like this. You are the doña girl.
It's me. And no, I just threw it in the microwave.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
se hacen quesadillas. And it was good. Y se me antojaba like something spicy in it. And I put tapatio in it.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you gotta
Fair.
do what you gotta do.
I gotta
you know?
do what I got to
Yeah.
do. So
Yeah.
I just had to let it out there because I know some of you are gonna call me out and be like,
Yeah.
liar, on September 14, 2022, this bitch put tapatio in a quesadilla. And before that comes out,
The security cameras caught everything.
before they fucking catch me,
Yeah.
I want to come clean.
Before they blackmail you.
That's right.
Yeah.
I will take ownership of that. Okay, before you blackmail
Yeah.
me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
blackmail you first.
Yo, you guys. So we're a little worried because so Craig is telling us that the audio picks up basically a lot of outside noise,
Yeah,
and we got our neighbors setting up for a pinche fiesta.
dude. And,
Yeah.
And we're,
Dude.
Craig is like literally, dude, giving
Let's
us
get
the
it
time
going.
right there.
Yeah,
like-
nos está tronando los dedos.
Yeah.
Rapidito.
yeah.
And you know what it
Like,
is?
chill, Craig.
I don't know if our neighbors are listening. If you are listening, welcome. Y te voy a decir en tu cara. I don't know.
No.
Let's do it ahorita right now.
How about go ahead, put the mic down, and go ahead and stick your head out and go do it.
¿Por qué siempre hacen fiestas hasta las 3 de la mañana? ¿Se drogan o qué?
Windows are all closed. Doors are all closed. Ain't nobody listening
Neighbors are
to it.
inside.
There's nobody. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I always like si son mis neighbors. Hola, buenas tardes.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Yes, pero you know how sometimes hacen fiestas for days. They used to do parties for days.
Yeah.
And we were really wondering cómo le hacen. They don't sleep. Do they take turns like se rutina? And we all came to the conclusion that it was drugs.
It has to.
It has to be drugs, dude.
It has to.
Because
Right
alcohol.
conclusion.
Do you think? But you think alcohol is a
No.
like an awakener like that?
No,
No,
it's a
It's a downer.
depressant.
Is it Debbie Downer like me?
Yeah.
One time I had a conversation with someone
Oh.
who was really arguing that alcohol isn't a depressant. I remember I was telling them alcohol is a downer, and they were like, "No, it's not." And I was like, yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
And you know what his
Reasoning was?
his reasoning was?
What?
Then how come people want to party with it?
I won't be
Okay,
here
so
for Labor Day.
get this. This is something I needed to say earlier on the episode.
Yeah.
We might or might not
Mm-hmm.
have an episode come out
Aw.
after this one.
Oh.
I don't know yet because we're still trying to figure things out with Craig. Believe it or not,
Craig's not going.
Craig's not going. He's the only one without documentation to go.
Yeah.
I know.
He's gonna take care of our dogs.
German, and he's German.
He's literally half German. He's half German,
Yeah.
pues, right?
Yeah,
But-
he's undocumented.
Yeah.
Craig's the undocumented
Yeah.
one in the
So
place.
that is a little fun fact about Craig.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, I solved a fucking worldwide problem.
I mean,
And no
bring it
one's
over.
going to give me credit. That's the sad part. Nobody's going to give me credit.
But if you solved it for the good of humanity, you will not demand credit.
Shut the oh, girl.
Yeah, don't feel
Shut
entitled
up,
to
alright?
that.
Oh my.
The entitlement of oh my god, ya van dos, cabrón. Con una más, you're out.
You're right there.
Almost lost my cool there for a second.
Oh my god, are they?
Se está moviendo.
No, dude, es el mariachi. They have the whole bola de mariachi. in
Dude,
there.
acaba de pasar una trocota. I think they're gonna rent a bouncy house.
No way. No. They're
Where would
just
they put
passing-
it?
Ay, qué chismosa,
Where? I
dude.
don't know.
Anyways,
I'm worried.
I just solved the
I'm sad I wasn't invited.
I solved the world problem, and
A
I'm
ver.
really pissed off
Yeah,
that
yeah.
no
Fix
one
your
is
hand.
gonna give me credit. No one's gonna give me credit, and you know what? At the end of the day, I don't ask for the credit.
All right.
All
Then
I
shut the
need
fuck up.
is for someone to say, "Hey, I give this guy credit."
A ver.
Okay.
So Joanna and I went to T-Mobile today, and we want to go at. First of all, if you're watching this, the T-Mobile dude that fucking helped us out. If you're watching this, dude, like, slap yourself, man. First of all,
For real.
Okay,
he was
so-
so fake.
it was so
Dude,
no, it was more than
Just,
fake. It was
just sign your termination paperwork.
it was
already.
just the stupidest interaction.
It was pointless.
It was pointless.
It
It,
was
wasn't
just
stupid.
pointless.
It was pointless. So we walked in, right? And I told the dude, "Hey, we're traveling overseas. I heard that I might need like a little chip for my phone
A SIM
so I
card
can
is
have
called.
so I can have service.
Mhm.
Can you validate that, or is there something else I need, or what do I have to do to have service when I'm overseas?"
Mhm.
And he was like, "Okay, yeah, let me have your phone number so I can access your account." I give him my phone number, and he's like, "Okay, do you have your ID with you?" I didn't have my driver's license. So I was like, "I don't have it."
What's new?
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
I was like, "I don't have it." We'll talk about
We'll
that
talk
right
about
now.
that.
Hold on. We'll talk about that. Don't
For the
worry.
mission.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm not
And,
even saying shit. Okay.
You see, it was not that. What we're gonna talk about in a little bit. It wasn't really a mission for you. For me,
Yeah.
it was the most. It was like the final boss kind of mission. For me, for you, it was like, okay, this is
It was like a Tom Cruise
yeah,
movie level.
Yeah. So back to the T-Mobile fool. And he was like, "You have your ID, so I can verify the account or whatever."
Oh, can I see
And
that?
I was and I was like, "I don't have my ID,
Mhm.
but I have a picture of it. Is that okay?" And he's like, "Sorry, I need the physical copy."
Mhm.
And then I told him, "Okay, that's okay. would I? Oh, because he said that you have to be like the one in charge of the account.
Like authorized on the
Authorized,
account,
yeah.
too.
And we've had this like family account with my dad for years.
At
Years.
least 10 plus years.
Yeah. And so my dad's the one, that's I guess can make changes or ask about the fucking account, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, my dad, I guess he's the one in charge of it. That's fine. Okay, so I told him, it's okay. Could you at least answer,
My fucking question.
Yeah, if I need the SIM card or where can I get it? And this motherfucker me sale con, you might have to call the phone line,
support.
support line, which is 611. So you can tell them and ask them where you can get it and how you can get it. But we unfortunately don't do that here. Entonces, ¿por qué chingados ocupas el ID, pendejo? My bad. Whew, almost lost my cooler again.
Yeah,
I need to work on that right now.
yeah, you really do.
No. So yeah, dude, like if you're the T-Mobile dude and you are watching this, come on, dude,
Remember one time we went to that same T-Mobile and I think I was gonna get like a charger.
No, you were gonna get an iPhone.
I was gonna get an iPhone and venía con el phone and the guy's like, oh, here, just add this, and he was adding all these stuff and then
He added like
a whole bunch of shit. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, like a charger.
Yeah,
like
a
like
charger,
they try to upsell everything.
AirPods.
Remember
AirPods?
Yes. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, but you can add it. And I was like, I almost wanted to tell him like, dude, I know you make commission, but not out of me. Not today. Not today.
It's not your day today.
Your paycheck's gonna be low because of me today. I was so dumb. I was like, this motherfucker just kept on adding. You never seen Android? I'm like, bitch, what in the fuck? I'm like, I know you get commission, but not today and not because of me. Fucking weird ass guy.
No, anyways, as soon as we walked out, I told Joanna immediately. I was like, güey, hasta se me apretó el asterisco. Dije yo, dude, idea aquí arriba, dude, big brain idea right here. So this is what I told Joanna. Why do we need? Write this shit down. I haven't trademarked this yet. Why do we need cellular service if that chip for overseas is only for like internet service? So worldwide, why do we really need cellular service? What if we just get a shit ton of internet and only internet?
Fair.
And use only internet. And why do we need cellular? What did I say? I said get rid of my cellular 3 bar.
Oh yeah.
And mejor instead of 4 Gs, how about you give me 10 Gs? You know? Like, why do I need a cellular? You can use WhatsApp you can use the internet to call.
You can do Wi-Fi calling.
You can do fucking Instagram calling. What the hell is that?
Exactly. You just need internet.
Yeah, you just need internet.
That's really true.
That's fucking genius, babe.
Clock that, dude. Next business.
Craig, he's on it already. He was already writing it down. Thank you, Craig.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Por fin no viene drogado el cabrón hoy, dude. I swear. A veces la caga all the time, but today I told him going sober will be the best thing in his life.
You know that one white girl that got really like viral on especially on Twitter because she posted like graduation pictures with a fucking rifle. And
Yes.
she's like super.
Yeah.
She's like super hardcore.
Conservative?
What NRA?
Republican,
all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And I think her nickname was like the Rifle Girl or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, I saw a video of this girl, and she was like doing all these vlogs y todo eso. And the algorithm was pushing those videos even if I didn't want them. And she was fucking boiling chicken, and she put the chicken in a paper plate, and next to it she put ketchup.
To season it?
I think she was feeding
No,
her dog,
girl,
no?
the ketchup was the season.
Oh.
No. I get mustard.
Oh.
Mustard on chicken is good.
No, but boiled chicken.
No, like you have to season with the
No,
mustard.
but sí,
and then cook it.
A little bit of broccoli, a little bit of,
Yeah.
That's a whole like
That's gross.
filet mignon.
Like seasoning, right?
This is a whole
garlic
this is
seasoning,
different.
Garlic powder, salt, and pepper.
The
essentials.
seasoning was the water, boiling the chicken.
That's disgusting.
Anyways, let's
you
go
know
ahead.
that girl? She like in college, she passed out drunk, and then they took a picture of her because she shit all over herself.
I heard those are rumors, but I never
I mean,
figured
if
out.
that happened to you, would you be like, oh yeah, that was me?
No, if
guys."
that happened to me.
I'll be like, facts.
No, listen. I'm not a fan of this
A ver,
girl.
Linda, tell us.
I'm not a fan of this rifle girl, but if that were to happen to me, where I'm in a party and I pass out and I shit my pants, I probably want to be carrying a fucking rifle with me all day. I get it.
That's how it started.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe if she wasn't a piece of shit,
It'd be a different story.
it'd be a different story. I'm just saying that.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, Jesse, with the facts over here.
I'm just fucking.
Okay.
It's
It's fat.
You're cooking
It's
it up.
time for Jesse's fat facts of the time of
Oh
the
my
day.
God. No, okay. Producción, ¿puedes poner música así como de game show? Bienvenidos a todos. Esta es la hora donde cuento mi chiste del día. Producción, público, por favor. Gracias. So, quiero decir, I have a joke for you guys.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
What's the difference between a pickpocketer, and a peeping Tom?
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Between a pickpocketer and a peeping Tom.
I don't know.
So one snatches your watch and the other one watches your snatch.
Oh, I have a joke too.
A ver, producción,
Okay.
misma música, pero
A
del
ver.
diablo.
Okay, so I walked in and I yelled out for my mom. I was like, "Ama," no response. I got upset and I was like, "Ama," no response. Immediately, now I'm fucking worried and I'm thinking, "Oh my God, this lady is in her room, rotting and dead." And I was half right.
Oh, shit.
She died.
No. Yeah, you're like, oh my God. Was she out here like Miss Keisha?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Come on,
Oh my God.
Bravo.
Thank you.
This is the section, los chistes del día.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the plot twist.
Okay, so let's get right into the topic.
Well, before we do that,
What?
one more quick. I wanted to play a game with you guys.
A
Real
ver.
quick.
A ver.
I'm going to ask you guys some random question y lo primero que se le venga a la cabeza.
A ver.
All right?
Okay.
I would like an answer for that.
Okay.
¿Me pueden decir una frase de Shrek?
Y en la mañana, yo preparo los tamales.
I knew I wouldn't be disappointed. Díganme un superhéroe que no existe.
Chichiman.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
But you gotta explain to them what
Saving
that
lives
is.
one chichi at a time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly. No. So, well, I mean, you can explain. You can have your version of it. I have my own version of it.
Yeah.
In our family, we have this cousin of ours who I remember I referred to him, así como llevándonos pesado, as Chichiman. And then for him not to feel bad, I said we are Chichiman.
As a team.
As a team,
As a Batman
yeah.
and Robin kind of
But
thing.
as soon as I included myself, because como que lo había agüitado when I called him Chichiman.
Se lleva pero no se aguanta.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as soon as I included myself para que no se agüitara, de ahí se agarró. And now, I think because of him, now in the family,
You're Chichi.
I'm Chichiman. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I didn't know that's how it started.
Yeah,
that's how it
dude.
is, yeah.
Che vato, se lleva y no se
No se
aguanta.
aguanta, cabrón.
Yeah, so Chichiman. Sadly, he does exist, though. So maybe we didn't even answer your question.
Oh,
What
But-
about you, Joanna?
that's who I
The
thought
same
of. That's
one.
the literally
The
first
same
thing.
one.
Yeah,
Chichiman.
like Chichiman.
Telekinesis is
That's
the power
right.
of Chichiman.
Every time I ask you these questions, I learn so much about you guys.
Thank you.
I really do.
Thank
It's a
you.
powerful experience. And I do want to say some of these questions I did get it by a guy called Miguel Beas on Instagram. So I just want to say, hey, if someone's
Shout
like,
out.
you stole them from him, I'm like, I did.
Yes, I did.
Nice, nice.
I 100% did.
I appreciate
Always
you
since
asking
day
the
one.
questions because I know you always want to learn something about
I
us.
do.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, we have no questions for you.
That's right, because you guys care less about me, which is fair.
we don't want to know anything about
That's
you.
very fair.
We
Our
know a
topic
little.
for today.
We know a little too much about you. El público knows how you like to go into homes and steal.
Accurate.
Yeah, that's one joke. There's a
Yeah.
list.
I thought they were going to put more. I was ready to kill
I'll add
someone.
one. Tienes el asterisco limpio de pelo.
Okay, so yeah. Anyways, into our topic for today: entitled people.
Well, we already had a few examples with Cheeto.
Yeah, you
I
really
have another
introduced it for
example.
us.
Something else happened today.
Oh, what happened?
Joanna and I we took a cruise this morning. We were just cruising around, and we passed by to get some coffee, and we were talking exactly about entitled people. And as we're talking, I pulled up, and right before they said, like, how can I help you? I was talking to Joanna, and I was like, two of the usual. And then
like,
I look
"Who the
over,
fuck
I
are
know,
you?"
I look over at Joanna, and I'm like, I imagine, like, I'm on, like, pulling up to like that. I know, for real, dude.
Loser, dude.
I'm sure the lady was like, what the fuck, right? Pero no dijo nada. But
Imagine she's like, Gilbert, is this you?
can you knock it off? This is the 8th time today. It's 7 in the morning.
Alright, please calm down.
We just opened.
Si te conocen, like if you go to a restaurant and like the waiters already know
Don't
your order.
even say it, dude, because I have a place.
Yeah.
Tell
I have
people.
a place where I've gone and I go and I swear to you, no me dan menu. Nada más me traen una horchata and the tacos that I normally order.
Con
Con
zanahoria.
las zanahorias en vinagre, dude. Yeah.
Fuck. Hey, zanahorias en vinagre, dude. Fuck, dude.
That shit slaps.
Whoever made zanahoria en vinagre, dude, ven pa' acá, dude. Mereces que alguien te lambe el asterisco, güey. Shout out to whoever made zanahoria en vinagre. It's just fucking bomb, dude.
This is
Dude,
delicious.
if it was you, please stand up.
Have you guys had any encounters with entitled people?
I work at a place where not my team, but people outside of my team
Okay.
constantly interact with entitled people. People that have a specific level of education think that is a symbol of I should get whatever I want.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm bringing this company my knowledge, my education, and my
That's
my fortune.
disgusting.
I would like to know what's so funny. I would like to know like
I'm
what.
having little like flashbacks. I'm having little flashbacks right now of you talking about the what were you saying earlier? Can you say the fucking the T-Mobile dude?
Yeah, like, I know you make commission, bitch, but not with me.
Okay, keep going. I'm listening, I promise. I am.
Yes. And so sometimes that makes it's very difficult to work with people when you tell them to do something because I literally cannot do their job. There's certain things that they have to do because they have the knowledge, or it's their job. They're the managers or something, and they think that like, why don't you do it? I'm like, you know what, Porfirio, I can't do it because I'm not the manager of this person. So when they clocked in on a fucking Thursday afternoon back from lunch, I don't fucking know, Porfirio. How about you go ask them, please? And so
Damn.
little things like that I'm like, dude, just fucking do your job. Like, I do mine, you do yours. Come on, dude. Like, it's not a
Happy
big deal.
family.
Yeah.
Entitled, you know.
That's what I think of entitled.
No,
I think
yeah.
of people at work.
Exactly. I think of that too. And I feel like especially people that are like higher up, they feel entitled to other people. And like, it's almost like they treat them like they're assistants. And it's like, I feel like they're almost so lazy. Entitled people are lazy people.
Work. Say that again.
Entitled people.
She forgot.
No, she fell asleep. She fell asleep.
She had a stroke midway. She had a stroke.
My necrolepsy kicked in. No, entitled people are lazy people.
Do you think that's why they're entitled? Because they're lazy and they know that if they say something or have this attitude or this belief, they'll get away with things.
I don't know, but I have something else to say. No, I'm kidding. I remember one time I worked at a supermarket right when I graduated high school. I was working at Super King,
Shout out.
right?
Whoa.
And
On Fairview?
for real.
The Persian supermarket?
Yeah. And when I was working there, I worked in a specific department that was only in like the fucking in the cooler and the freezer,
Sick.
right?
Oh, nice.
And in that little department, there was only like a handful of us, maybe like 5 or 6 people, right?
Yeah.
And one of those people was the manager. And so, because I had school in the morning and I just started going to college, I was going like, the shifts were like in the afternoon to like late at night to closing time, right? And so they usually would pair me up with this other dude. And this other dude really wanted to move up and be a manager. His name was Jesus. Jesus, if you're
damn.
watching, dude, dude,
Persínate, dude.
cuídate el asterisco, güey, porque one day te la van a repagar. He was always going super try hard working y todo eso. I'm just there to do the bare minimum of what I'm asked.
Yeah.
and all that.
Minimum
I mean,
wage,
Yeah.
minimum
You're
work.
there to do what you are being asked to do.
Yeah.
Period.
And for my department, it was a lot of heavy lifting, and so a mí me tocó una chinga like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not gonna go super crazy out of my way for fucking $10 an hour. I'm very sorry. There's nothing wrong with $10 an hour.
No.
There's nothing wrong with a job where you do have to bust your ass off. What is wrong is that they pay you so little to bust your ass off that much. So I was like, I'm not gonna break myself over this. Low key, that job caused a lot of back problems for me. I had to wear a pinche,
faja?
una
Like a-
faja, dude. Yeah,
Then she was
I look
snatched.
snatched as fuck, dude.
I walked around with heels in the
I
freezer.
know,
and
dude.
everything.
What ways?
I know. No, yes, down. Anyways, the manager at the time was like, okay, then I'll ask someone else. It's cool.
Yeah.
And so Jesus found out that the manager asked a girl whose name was Erika. Erika got the management position because she had more experience and she used to work at Walmart as like a cashier or something.
Fair.
So he was like, yeah, like she is definitely
Makes
the next best choice. And then Jesus after that, dude, oh my goodness, he would pair me up to work like later shifts with him. And after he found out the news that he's not getting that management position, oh my goodness, dude, all that try hard shit out the window. Se iba to his car, se escondía so he can work less than whatever he was supposed to. And I was always like, motherfucker.
Oh.
So you would
Fucking
have to-
entitled as motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Because a mí me tocaba
get
toda
that,
la
maybe-
chinga.
I get that maybe now he's like, well, I'm not gonna try hard anymore. So
I
he
get that.
I totally get that. So then he wouldn't just try so hard at work, and maybe
He wouldn't try at all.
No, he
just
wouldn't try at all.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, then fuck that fool. Then I got entitled. And I was like, I'm going to go hide in the freezer because in the freezer, they didn't have
Y
cameras.
tenían cocas heladas. huh?
No, dude, tenían nieve helada.
Ow!
Stacks and stacks. Dude, shout out to that job, dude. A veces,
You gain weight because of it?
no, I don't know. Maybe.
The ice cream?
I did gain weight, but maybe not because of that job. No, sometimes we would exchange people who worked in like the cashew place. They would want like a yogurt.
Ow!
And maybe yo quería pistachios, and I'd be like, hey, one little change or something, you know? Now, if
was
you go
a
to-
whole, it was a whole community.
It was, yeah. If you ever shop at Super King, the one by Segerstrom High School here in Santa Ana, just know that that place, confirmed by your boy who worked there, there's rats there.
Oh shit. I was not expecting that.
We will neither confirm nor deny that Just So Super King does not sue us. At the time, there were rats. We don't know right now. Maybe they cleaned. Maybe they didn't.
They probably got pest
Yeah.
control.
No, but it's funny because as soon as we said entitlement,
That's the first thing you thought?
no, that's not the. I just thought of that right now because you guys said coworkers and jobs.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
first thing I thought son la pinche gente que ponen un cono to save a parking spot.
That's
Oh.
that's crazy.
Literally the
Because
first thing
that
I
is
thought
not
of.
theirs to be determined.
Yeah.
That is public property.
That is public property. The city of
This is the neighborhood.
First of all, no disrespect to the neighborhood. We love it. But the way this girl fucking
The way
screamed
she
like
went
a
about
kid.
was fucking.
Love
That's
the neighborhood.
entitlement.
Yeah.
Love the neighborhood.
No.
I wouldn't want to live anywhere.
Yeah, I
else.
thought immediately. I thought of people
Yeah.
who fucking
Well-
save parking lots.
Well, how about this? Let's like break it down to the audience. What does it mean for us when someone is entitled?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to you?
Well, I think for me, it's like demanding, exclamar, requesting without if, ands, or buts for something to be done someone's way.
A
Okay.
huevo.
A huevo.
Okay.
Demanding, exclaiming, declaring, independent, wanting to.
Beans, greens, lambs, ham, potatoes, tomatoes.
You know it. First of all,
First of all, it's time to play the game.
Gio and I have been singing that fucking thing.
Oh
Producción,
my God.
Craig, wake up. Can you put the
Andan drogado.
Ya
I want
marihuanos.
I want everyone to know, okay, we have a production team,
That's right.
and who's in charge of that production team is Craig, and then we have our legal team. Our legal team
It
is
used to
on
be
this side.
It used to be
and-
Craig too, but
Yeah, we extended our audience.
we're like, Craig, you don't even have legal experience. You should
You
be
should
here.
probably not be there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be there.
Also, just a little message to our legal team. We're just wondering, when are you gonna bring us someone for production que no estén drogado? this lazy piece of bum over here.
Damn.
We always have to. Okay, where are you going now?
Yeah.
Whatever.
His feelings, dude.
So yeah, what you were saying?
Yeah, Craig, to put the video down here of that guy. But that's all we've been singing, Cheeto and I. Like, it's time to play the game. I was like, oh my god, that is not Triple. Is that Triple H?
Yeah.
That's not
The entrance.
That's not Triple H entrance song. That's Triple H Broadway. Triple H is that Broadway music. It's time to play the game. And I was like, okay, come on.
Bitch.
First of all, no hate. We're not sending any hate. We love it. It's great. It's just funny. And I think I love it. I think it's great.
So what do you think entitlement means?
Yeah, that's to me entitlement.
No, I agree with that definition. But when I think about entitled people, I almost always link it with wealthy people, like rich people. I feel like they have a sense of entitlement because they're so disconnected from the real world. And I think that's like what I think about. Like people that are disconnected from the real world, you're entitled.
Do you guys think you've ever been entitled?
That was my next question.
I saw it. No, yeah. What in what situations? What situations is it okay to be entitled?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you're just speaking over our notes.
Just because you have nothing and you're staring at ours.
If there's another thing that really upsets me también, especially in our culture.
Okay.
I think our culture, the Mexican culture, is all about favors, really. Hazme el favor, no hazme el paro, ¿no? I think it's so common to do, like, you know, hacerle el paro a alguien, hacerle el favor a alguien, right? And for them to come back at you and be like, hey, ¿te acuerdas que yo te hice el paro? Like, dame el paro a mí ahora. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
That I know someone very close to me, and if she's watching right now, no, not you, not you, not you. No. I have a story.
That's what I think of entitled people. And
So is it like
pisses
entitled
me off.
people have big egos?
Oh.
That's why I related to men, because I think entitlement is all about the ego.
It is. It
Do you
really
think
is.
weight has anything to do with entitlement?
Wait.
Yeah. Do I look good?
You look great.
Okay. Do you think the heavier you are, the less entitled?
I disagree.
The lighter you are, the more entitled?
No.
It's about like victimization. Like how much you victimize yourself is how entitled you are.
Okay.
Have you seen?
Wait, so are you saying I'm fat?
No.
No one's fucking saying that, dude.
No.
He's trying to victimize.
Ah!
Damn! Bravo.
The credits. Send the credits.
That's right. Those brownies, the music.
Yeah.
No.
What were we going to say?
No, because I don't think that's necessarily true. Because have you ever seen my
My fat ass.
No, I was gonna say my 600-pound life.
Yeah.
Where they go with Dr. Now. First of all, shout out to Dr. Now. I know he's listening. When all these people who are like 600 plus pounds on, they get the gastric bypass surgery. They're asked to not eat as much or exercise or be very, very strict on their diet, and they're not.
Right?
And they're entitled.
Oh.
Get no. Well, I need to eat. This is it. At what point is that like?
Bless you.
So here's another
I
another
tooted
thing
a
that I'm
little.
thinking about. Because they act that way, is entitlement a mental disorder?
Yeah, because in your definition, you said how it's like a narcissistic trait.
Oh,
and
my
being a
apo-
narcissism is a mental
So
disorder.
if anything,
We're like breaking it
entitlement,
down here.
We're
entitlement
going
is
psychological.
yeah. So then, if that's the case, I think entitlement in my opinion is a side effect of narcissism. Whoa.
Oh.
That's interesting. I've never really
No, yeah, because
I have
I also think about it like with mental disorders, how you say, people that play victim. Like if you had like a very traumatizing childhood or like
Yeah.
just traumatizing event, and now you feel entitled to like things to be handed to you because it's like, oh well, I've been through hardships, like I've been through such a hard time.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's also.
But like
When-
a lot of us have been through hardships, Katrina. So relax.
I have a question. When do you think is the right time to be entitled?
The only time you should be entitled and I need you to zoom in on me right here. The only time when you should be entitled is if you or a loved one have been a victim of mesothelioma.
As soon as you said you are,
And you are entitled to financial compensation, baby.
as soon as you said you are a loved one, I was
This is like, cut the cameras, cut the show, get this fucking mic off of me. These
get
are
it off of me right now.
Yeah.
That's the only
The
time.
only time.
Okay, I have a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
Okay?
Anyway,
Excuse
so,
me. I'm just going to sip a little water. A little bit.
I also think that like you should be entitled when it comes. I don't know.
Nice.
Thank you.
No, okay. So I have a story, right? This is back. This is about a friend of mine. Actually, I have two different stories. I'm gonna give you one first. That's how stories go.
I would be thoroughly impressed if you gave us both at the same time. I would be.
Yeah.
That would
So,
be something else.
A while ago, I had this one friend of mine who I had a fall off with them. Right? We were, I would say, you know, we were very.
Passing
I know, for real.
water like a fucking
Like an
whore.
orgy.
Like a whore, yeah. Como calzón de puta.
Oh, para arriba
My
y para abajo,
apologies,
yeah.
yeah. No, so I had a friend who we were friends for years, very close friends, and we had a fallout because of one situation that happened,
Like the boys?
and it really, really pissed me off. And I consider myself not tan exagerado to go to like shit like that, but I was just like, it's not really worth my time to like talk and reconcile shit because this was really annoying and it's not really my thing. So, this was a couple years ago, and I was gonna. One of my friends hit me up, and they didn't have a car at the time, and they were like, "Hey, do you mind if you can give me a ride from school because they went to college? Do you mind if you give me a ride from my school to my house?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure, dude. Like, I got you. Don't even trip."
Yeah.
And then pasó like some time, and I was hanging out with like a friend that day, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, bro, are you down to go to the mall later on or something?" This was around the time where the mall was the shit to go to, right?
It's still the shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Westminster one.
That's right.
No, fucking crickets.
That's why it's my favorite one. It's just me. I can fart in peace.
Yeah, there you go.
Fart in peace at
And-
the Victoria's Secret.
Dude, we saw a
Nice.
naked woman at that mall one
Really?
time. Do you remember?
I did.
The Westminster?
No, I don't.
You don't remember?
I don't.
We were literally like on the second floor and we were just like looking down and there was a kiosk and it's like that lady was selling at that kiosk and she was naked.
No, you're confusing the story.
Am I?
We didn't see her. We have a friend who told
saw her?
us that they saw her.
Dude, I literally like first person
You
because
already,
I
like,
thought I was
visualizing.
there.
No. Yeah. I get you because también, like, cuando nos platicó,
Yeah.
que there was a naked lady, and here the story is more than just a naked lady, right? It wasn't like some cracked out lady that roams around the place.
No.
Like, we were so shocked. Que I get you, right? Why you think it was you who saw it. Because cuando nos dijeron that story,
You almost
They
like,
told-
transported yourself to the mall. scene.
No, but like I
more
saw
than that.
it.
No, more
I think they put it on their story.
oh, they probably did. Yeah, you're
because
right. You're
I
right.
remember
They did.
seeing
They did.
it and I saw the kiosk.
It's because the whole part of that story was that, and I'll finish the other one in a bit.
Yeah.
That it was the craziest part is that the lady that came naked worked regularly
Yeah, yeah.
in that kiosk.
Yeah.
And one day,
Because there's no people there
and
ever.
one day to another, it wasn't the Westminster one.
Yeah, it was.
It was a different one, no?
No, it was Westminster.
Well, anyways, it was a lady that worked there in the kiosk regularly, like had her regular schedule there, and then one day to another llegó encuerada.
Maybe they robbed her, you guys.
And que like empezó como que iba like to set up the shop como que sin nada. And the cops came for her. And we never found out if she was either having an episode or if it was like some drug stuff going on. But
Yeah.
anyways, back to the other story, right?
Yes.
So I told my friend, yeah, hey, let's go to the mall later on. Are you down? Like, oh yeah, for sure. So I hit up that friend that I was gonna give a ride to home, and I told them, hey, we're gonna hit the mall. You wanna come through también? And they said, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. So that was the change of plans. Now, we invited that friend to go out. Much later pasa close to time to picking them up, I'm headed over there to pick them up from their school. And as soon as I pick them up, I tell them, hey, my bad. I have a change of plans. I'm actually going to do some, I don't know what I was going to do, but I was like, change of plans. Yeah.
There's something else to do.
And that friend, dude, was like, then why the fuck do you pick me up?
Oh,
I'm not even get the
Excuse
fuck off
me?
right now.
you can walk home then.
And I was so mad. Excuse the pause.
that was a long
I
pause.
was so mad because immediately I was just thinking, like, first of all, you asked me for a ride home. I invited you midday and I canceled the plans, and I'm still giving you the ride home. And for you to connect the whole hangout spot, and if that upset you that you're not going to hang out with me and another friend, and tell me, then why the fuck, así con huevos me dijo, then why the fuck do you pick me up? You can fucking walk your ass home. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But I was so
Shut up.
mad,
You were
dude.
thinking
I
it.
was so mad, and I immediately thought of my dad. Mijo. Saw my dad right here. And I was like this. I was no seas gacho. No te preocupes. Okay, papi. That's how I felt. But still,
That's
is that entitlement?
Yes.
100%.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is.
You know, for me, like, I can't remember a friend ever doing that to me. And they probably did.
No, I don't think you had any.
I don't
Because
think
you
I
didn't
had-
drive.
Producción, puedes poner música. Puedes poner música triste. Puedes poner una lluvia. ¿sí?
How old were you when you had your license?
Don't worry about it. So, yeah, like, I just don't recall. No, you're right. I also didn't have a lot of friends. And whenever my friends, like, introduced their friends, y a mí no me caen. I'm the type of person to immediately, without any doubt, to show distance.
That no.
I
If
never said
that I can back up.
It's true.
If you don't like someone, you are not low key about it.
I'm not low key about it.
Like,
and I don't know. Maybe I want them to know.
Oh, I give you props.
Yeah,
There are
but
some.
I distance myself from people. So
No,
it's very. I have like, I like to let them know at least, and if I have to interact with them or that person, whatever. Again, it might
You
be
make it clear that you don't appreciate their presence.
100%.
That I
that's-
admire because I feel like, of course, you distance. If you don't like someone, te alejas and you just won't hang out with them. For sure. I
For
agree
sure,
with that.
yeah.
Pero if you're there with them and you talk to them and you clearly don't like them, you make it very clear that you don't like them. That is so ballsy, dude. And I've never done that. And I don't think I can do that. So that's crazy.
Thank you. Well,
Because literally, en cualquier momento, te pueden dar un putazo, dude, si quieren. I mean,
That's
it.
right. And
Are they
that's what I
entitled
want. Y eso es lo que quiero, que me den un putazo, okay?
Did you guys hear me?
Pa
What?
I was like, are they entitled to?
Yeah.
Like, did you see it?
Yeah. Well,
that's a good question.
it's just, I
I've
think,
never liked entitled people.
Yeah.
And if you are, good for you. You like entitled people, que bueno. Because they bring such a, like, we're all about the aura and the vibes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that's out here to disturb the peace of me and my family and those people that
Mm-hmm.
are close to me, if you're just gonna do that, like, I'm sorry, Becky, but we're not gonna let that happen.
yeah,
And-
agree.
That's why I have my distance.
Joanna and I were talking about earlier about another form of entitlement.
Oh,
And it was entitlement within friends.
you have a friend like that.
I had a friend like
You
that.
had a friend like that, and if you're listening, I won't say names because I'm a lady. No, but
No,
ever since you were friends with that person since high school, I'll give you that.
Uh-huh.
I never liked that person.
That's true.
I never liked that
That's
person.
true. You made it very clear too. You never liked that person.
I never liked
No,
that person.
I think I've had multiple friendships and very close friendships where I don't have now, but you know, I reflect back and I think, whoa, like these mofos were very entitled to my time.
yeah.
Very. This the story that I just told you.
Dance.
I know.
Damn, she slid that with that. Who?
I know for real. The story that I just told you right now earlier about the whole, then why the fuck do you pick me up?
Yeah.
That was one friend that I think that I was very close to that turned to be very entitled with my time.
Yeah.
You know? The one you just mentioned right now that
I have a story with
that
that
producción beeped out. Oh,
Yeah.
tell it.
I
Well,
have a
that's
story
another
with
one.
that
That's
person.
and I have a third one that I'll tell you right now.
I remember one time Cheeto would be the type of person in high school que right after school, him and his little group of thugs, of friends.
Damn, dude. Fuck, I almost shat myself.
That's how you do it. That's
Yeah.
how you make someone shit and fart. Yeah, I remember. So Cheeto and his little group of friends vinieron todos y empezaron a ver la tele. I think you guys were watching a basketball game, and you guys or something like that. I don't remember, but it was a basketball game. Let's say Lakers versus Clippers, and then Miami versus New York Knicks, whatever, right? And majority of you guys, I'd say pretty much everybody except two people, and your entitled friend included in there, didn't want to see that game. Everybody else wanted to see the exact same game. And, o sea, por pinche lógica, ¿entendiste? Por pinche lógica, everybody wants to watch the game. Majority, so that's the game we're going to watch.
Okay.
So your entitled friend was like, nah, this is stupid. I don't want to watch this. Come on, guys, let's go. And I was like, excuse me.
Oh, I think I remember.
Remember that? I'm like, who died and made this boss? I'm like, excuse me. That was like, that rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, it rubbed el asterisco the wrong way.
Dude, haz de cuenta
have-
que me estaban agarrando el asterisco con un estropajo de metal.
A Brillo pad.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, ya llegaron. I was like, absolutely not.
I
I'm
have
like, ¿qué
I have a s-
huevos? If you don't want to watch the game, you and the other kid don't watch the game. Be
Yeah.
like, hey guys, enjoy the game. I'm gonna go watch something.
I have a
else.
story. So they were here hanging out, right? And también this is like right after we graduated high school. We're hanging out right here, and those two friends, they had like a frenemy kind of relationship,
What a surprise!
and they were here, and something had happened. Que one of them took out an egg from the fridge.
Like un huevo.
From your fridge?
Yes, un huevo.
Yeah, because again, a lot of Chido's friends, even those two entitled ones,
Yeah.
se la pasaban a lot in this house.
Sacaron un huevo from the fridge, one of them, and they called out the other person's name, and they're like, think fast.
And they
Over
were,
here to the living room.
And they were out here despreciando my mother's groceries.
And then
Como si no
they
costaran.
tossed the egg to the other person,
Yeah.
and the other person yelled like, what the fuck?
Pues
And
sí.
they moved out of the way,
And it landed on you.
and the egg hit their back,
Oh.
and then it landed on the couch.
Yeah.
But the egg didn't break. And I was really pissed off because of that.
Yeah.
I was like, who in the fucking right mind shows up to una casa, ajena and do this shit? I don't care how close we are. Like, who in the right mind does that? Okay, de lógica,
O sea, a ver,
¿verdad?
producción, ¿puedo poner por favor una foto de un de...
música de lógica.
O sea, y le pueden por favor, producción, poner una... chingada, ¿cómo se dice? Una pinche luz de idea. Chingada.
Ya se me fue la idea.
El foco.
El
que prendió el foco.
Ajá.
Pinche foco se me venció.
Se me fundió el foco.
Quebró el foco.
By the
No.
time I remember, ya no había foco.
So the egg hit their back and landed on the couch where you sit down. The egg did not break, and me, I'm like,
You're like,
Okay.
Lord.
didn't break.
Yeah.
So what this bitch does is grabs the egg and throws it at him,
Y sí se quebró.
and he dodged it, and it hit the wall, and it
Y
cracked.
se quebró.
And I was so pissed off. Que the group of people that were at my home, I walked out of my own home
Yeah.
and I left.
I
My
remember.
own home. It was a whole like Eric Foreman basement type of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of
Yeah,
like
was a
that.
hangout
the
spot.
stranger kids
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
in
yeah.
the basement.
Me largué, dude. I was like, me fui, me voy, me largo.
You are so nice. Because I would have been like, ustedes dos pinches panzones van a venir para acá. With your mouth, me van a limpiar esa pinche.
Ay,
huevo.
cabrón.
Oh my God.
Damn, Jesse's fucking mouth to the sidewalk,
wall.
dude. You know?
Dude, I would have been like, yeah.
Have
like,
you know that reference?
I know.
No.
That's a very scary
The
reference.
Mouth to the sidewalk.
And then they go like on the head. Oh, what
That's
the
some Jesse
fuck?
shit right there.
Just-
Break
Okay.
your jaw.
No, that's what I want to do. I'm just telling him to lick the egg off the
Yeah.
fucking wall.
Okay, you perv.
Get that protein in.
I want you to lick the egg off the wall for my own perversion.
Okay, so I have another story, and now, so those are two of the people that I'm talking about. This is the third one. So this one, you tell me if this is entitlement, right? I remember for a while I was very, very close to this one friend, and I got very close to them. Already when I
For
was
years,
when I was
huh?
in college,
For like years,
Yeah.
también.
and we were very, very close. And this person literally practically lived here with me.
I remember.
I had
loved having
I
him
had
around.
I had a bed and like a futon. And so I was like, dude, like we can just like room it. And so we just for different reasons that I don't have to say, he was staying with us.
Yeah.
And we didn't mind.
No,
and
we really
it
liked
was
having him
literally
around.
like he was a roommate and living here like a brother. Then eventually, of course, you know, I started working more, and I also started hanging out with coworkers.
Yeah.
The more I started hanging out with coworkers, I started to hang out with him just a little less. And eventually, he wasn't like here staying with us anymore. And then eventually it just became like, hey, let's meet up and go over here or something. And es que llegó la chismosa de mi mamá. Aquí está la chismosa de mi mamá. A ver, ama, di algo para el público.
Un saludo para todos mis fans.
Oh, saludos para los
Dice
fans.
mi mamá,
Oh, the
un
new
saludo,
recruit.
dice mi mamá, un saludo para todos mis fans.
Olvídala a este pendejo. Primero quiero decir algo. Te voy a parar un ratito.
A ver.
Si usted ha sido víctima de que mi mamá va a la tienda y le dice, oigan, escuchen a los brownies, una gran disculpa de nosotros tres.
Ajá.
Nosotros no la mandamos. Ni siquiera le pagamos. Es pura perversión de ella. Por su propio placer lo hace, gente. Perdón.
Pues yo ocupo que me paguen.
Craig is already signaling us, so we might have to close the episode sooner maybe than what we want.
Yeah.
Pero so I started hanging out with him less and
Yeah.
a little bit more with my coworkers. I think just natural process of life. You know?
Yeah.
Así pasa.
And the thing was that the coworkers that I was hanging out with, majority of them lived in LA. So whenever he would hit me up, and I'd be like, oh, dude, I'm actually in LA. I'm hanging out with so and so. Like,
Yeah.
let's hang out on this day. And he'd be like, oh, I can't. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Okay, well, casi como que no, we couldn't like link up like that because the schedules were interrupting y todo eso.
Life,
That's fine, life, right? Okay, so I think llegó to his last como que me tenían thin ice.
Yeah, I know.
And I was on my way to LA. I was with one of my friends, and he texted me. He was like, "Hey, let's hang out." And I was like, "Bro, crazy. I'm halfway already to LA.
Yeah.
We might have to hang out another time." And the next text que me mandó, I swear to you, dude, it was like a 3-paragraph long text message.
Oh, he copied
That's a
and pasted,
breakup
baby.
text.
Yeah.
He copied and pasted that paragraph.
And I told my friend, I was like, "A ver, read it. ¿Qué dice?" Or like, me sin saber qué, right?
Right. You just started to be like,
Yeah, I was like, oh,
okay.
what? Because I was driving. I was like, oh, what did he say? And she's like, you might want to like pay attention to this. I swear to you, dude. He went in like, I have my suspicions. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But I have my suspicions after reading that text. Que he maybe was feeling more than just a friendship.
Oh.
And listen, there's nothing wrong.
No.
Pero for me, as a friendship, it did get a little weird.
Fair.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, dude, me mandaba mensaje como like,
¿Qué te decía?
Oh, like he
Like-
wanted to be the girlfriend.
like
you never pay
like
attention
the
to
one,
me.
you know? Yeah, like you never pay attention to me anymore. You never have time for me anymore. You can never, you stopped caring about like picking me up and
Hanging out with
you
me.
don't, you don't give me money for my nails no more.
like it got really uncomfortable for me because I was like, what? Right? And so, yeah, after that, I just never spoke to them again. Because for one, I feel like it was really immature
Yeah.
of them to just immediately take it there.
Yeah.
And for two, and it's not even the number one reason, but number two is because me empezó a decir a lot of things that made me feel uncomfortable.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
nada
yeah.
que ver.
But that was not the reason why I don't talk. The reason was because, like, bro, like if we have so-called such a good friendship, you wouldn't be basically breaking up, right?
Yeah.
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 But that was kind of strange.
yeah.
Now,
That's
is
how I
that an
felt.
entitled friend
I
for your time?
I think so.
Yeah.
I want to say something real quick. Probably one of my last few words.
I tired. I done now.
I done. Me sleepy. Me turn off. No. If you are a friend of someone's and you ask them to hang out that day or without any warning, and you are upset, you're entitled.
Oh,
I said it.
bold statement.
It's a stamp. Producción, can you put like a stamp of approval? Thank you. It's set.
So, with that being said, we do have a shout out this week, and this shout out is going to be a collective shout out. This week,
My mom was putting there working overtime.
no, she's been putting in time. She's definitely she's earning that salary position. I'll tell you that.
Right, that's right. That CEO position.
Yeah, and so we want to give a shout out to anyone that if my mom te ha encontrado in the street, if you've been a cashier or you were an employee or worker somewhere
At the
out
bank.
there.
She's been doing it at the bank.
At the bank, yep. No, fucking some dirty shit. Man.
Yeah,
It
we'll
sounds
be-
so perverted, huh?
Yeah.
If my mom has caught you off guard and she's
On
been
the clock.
on the clock and she got to you and got you to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, this shout out is specifically for you.
That's right.
Let us know also.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Yeah, because de un día pa otro, my mom called and she's like, refresh your YouTube
subscriber.
channel.
Yeah.
We had like
Check
20
now.
more people.
Yeah. She's doing the Lord's work.
So this is you. Let us know who you are because we
And
don't
from
know.
where?
Yes. And where'd she find? ¿Dónde te encontró esta mujer? Por favor, tell us.
What are your first thoughts on this crazy lady? I don't know. Did you think she was crazy? Did you think she was a sweet old lady? I don't know. Let us know what you
Yeah, if you're sending us the restraining order, that's okay.
That's okay. We
We'll
accept
review it, sign it off.
think. Let us know. I'm really curious to know what your first impression of this crazy woman was.
I'm really
Yeah.
curious to know as well, like, who is it? Like, who is it? Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
What did you think at that moment?
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I'm ready to write a book. I'm ready to write a book, a memoir.
Nice.
That's right.
So this is for you.
That's right. Alabio.
Alabao, alabim, bomba.
Hey, hey.